Hello guys and welcome to Metaverse Gamer. Today we're going to be covering something which we've wanted to cover for so long, and that is Illuvium. Naturally, all of our Metaverse games that we go and look into, we invest in as well. We truly believe in the projects, and we have just managed to secure our ILV tokens. It was a great entry point, and they've also started to release their alpha discs, so we thought we'd take you through our experience of purchasing alpha discs from their current launch of Illuvium Beyond. Illuvium Beyond features a curated selection of unique hand-drawn Illuvitars, accessories, backgrounds, finishes, and expressions that players can collect and customize. The game's avatars, known as Illuvitars, are NFTs, which can also serve as the player's in-game avatar or profile picture, your PFP. These PFPs will be customizable as well as upgradable, so they'll have their own attack points, which you'll then attach your various cosmetics to. And by attaching these cosmetics to your PFPs, they'll increase in stat power. Now, they've talked about unloading a card game in addition to these PFPs, and if that's the case, I'm extremely bullish on the future in terms of what this particular side game can offer. At the moment, the alpha discs, which we're loading up now, they are more rare than, or at least of a higher rarity than the standard discs, which are going to be released after all of the discs are sold out or the time frame runs out. You get what I mean, they're limited. So what we're going to do, we're going to buy some alpha discs. They are two-tiered, standard alpha discs and mega alpha discs. Okay, once you purchase them, you open them up and you reveal your Illuvitars. We're just going to go through terms and conditions. Our address is all ready, our wallet's all ready, we've set up our account. And we're going to load up on some discs. We'll be doing the reveal for you as well. And hopefully we pull some nice, super rare PFPs. Each blockchain game that we tend to interact with, they all seem to have their own niches in terms of what's really exciting about them and just different characteristics as to what makes them unique. And with Illuvium, there's just something really well polished about the game. There's an element of class to it, which you don't get with a lot of blockchain games or startup games. Let's just buy these here. We've covered a bit of our MetaMask wallet, we don't want to give away too much of our details. And the other thing I'd say about the game is it is extremely addictive not to want to keep purchasing some of these and pulling a rare card. Okay, so we're all confirmed. The discs are currently minting, I assume, on the blockchain. And yeah, there's a 3-day limit. Once they've been purchased, they'll come up in your inventory. You just need to go to your profile and check out your assets and it should be in there. And we've bought a few more discs than this moving forward, but we thought we'd just open up these for you now. Okay. They did have a small hiccup when purchasing discs originally. The sale itself wasn't registering the discs, but they got that sorted pretty quick. I apologise for the first couple. We didn't unmute. We did not unmute. In the right hand corner, I just didn't see it. Okay, first disc, let's go, let's go. I do love these reveals. So in any disc you get 2 Illuvitars and 3 cosmetics. You can reveal all at once, but yeah, we're not going to do that. I'm going to tease you. Okay. Nice, nice. So at the top you see the stage. the name below the PFP, and then the actual attack and whether it's alpha or not. The stat bonuses, and again the stage below the cosmetics. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Some relatively rare stuff there. Let's load another. If you do want to purchase these discs, they won't be alpha. They'll just be standard discs, but that doesn't really matter if you're just here to collect. They're a lot cheaper. So this is probably one of the best times to purchase some ETH and get involved with the ecosystem. Alright, second disc. Pop. Let's go. Average. That's a good one. It's a good attack. Level 0, okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. So far so good. Again, you kind of wish you just had 50 of them. But like everything blockchain, things are not that cheap. And we were considering, from what I remember, keeping a couple back, a couple of alpha discs back, just for fun. I think it was so addictive once you started opening up your album and placing them in the slots. It was too hard to keep them alive. I think we've got one standard alpha disc left, and we are definitely not opening that. And the hype was real. Loads of people on the community and Discord posting what they pulled. Really good fun, actually. Good to interact and watch. And some people pulled some seriously rare stuff. Come on. No. That's a good one. That's another good one. Atlas, not a bad one either. Okay. Next up. Come on then. We need a holo! Gotta get at least one holographic in these. I know someone that pulled something like 30 different Illuvitars and they couldn't get a single holographic. Which is seriously bad luck. I'm not a fan of these dog leashes. Boom! Nice. Alpha holo. That'll do us. That's a great pull. Epic. We'll slot those in. Okay, we're just going to speed this up. Get her on 3x. Let's see. Reveal up. That's another good one. Nice. You totally forget what you pull when you actually purchase these packs. You get so many. Okay, that was average. That was average. That's not too bad. Some good accessories. Can deal with that. And that's the worst one so far. That is the worst one so far. Drum roll. Oh! They do. Some of the artwork looks insane. Like, so impressive. Absolutely killer artwork. And I like the fact that the backgrounds are completely different too. One singular criticism is that the duplications of the elements, I'd argue you could have drawn maybe slightly different versions of the actual Illuvitars themselves. That is a big power hub. Ace. Ace. Okay, so that was us for then. We obviously purchased a few more packs after this, but this was our main reveal. Just to give you a little insight into completing a set, so obviously you put them into your account, load them all up, and once you've loaded them all, you can have collections which are kind of like little challenges for you to complete. When you complete these challenges, your point score goes up, and then your tier, so it's silver, gold, I believe diamond is the next stage. And we're currently at gold. We've collected a fair few cards, but we're not going to purchase too many. We wanted to purchase one just to show you what a complete set looked like. So we bought this tier 0, and that's it. A little complete set. Now with bonding, another little element we're going to show you. With these attributes that you pick up, you can actually bond with your new PFPs and make them look a little bit badass. We're doing this mainly because we want extra points. This guy isn't very good. I'm not gonna lie, I quite like them clean. I like the artwork as is. I don't like putting various bits and pieces onto what are some incredibly good looking PFPs, especially the holos. I'd probably never modify a holo regardless of the stat power that I'd able to give it. Once you bond, you cannot reverse this, which is again why I wouldn't want to do it to a holo, because my preference may not be someone else's preference, and if you ever do come to resale, yeah, they may hate what you've got. The really nice thing about being on Immutable X is that the gas fees are 0, so we can play around with this as much as we want without it charging us a fortune. Here we go. So this is our second bonding. We just wanted to show you this. There you go. And it'll be minted, and that's us. But what this does do, once you've bonded various elements and accessories to them, you can then slot them into another collections unit, which we like doing. So these two guys and a third, which we did later on, they'll go into a categorization which we're trying to complete. And you know, if you've got a different headband on each PFP, you need three different types of headbands. You slot them all together, and that's your set complete. And as you can see on the right hand side, we did close in on 100,000 points. We're pretty happy with that. And I think we'll leave it at that. We'll wait for the card game to kind of come into fruition and enjoy ourselves when it does. We should have a decent enough collection to compete and be competitive. If you do pull anything really rare, and I'd argue that holo, our first holo, isn't the rarest of all, but he is a holo alpha. If you do want to put them on there, you can, onto the marketplace. It's pretty simple. But it will be on the Illuvium decks. It will not be on OpenSea or anything like that. You'll have to go through their main website. But again, pretty simple process. Click and go. And that's pretty much our collection done, guys. We want to thank you ever so much for joining us on our Illuvium reveal. This is our first ever interaction with Illuvium. I have to say it was really positive. Decent teams seem to be behind this and have good visions for the future. As always, guys, we'd really appreciate it if you liked, subscribed and shared, and we will see you in the next one.